Hey there, all you hip cats, cool kittens, you guys and dolls, you diesel-powered disciples of cool. This is Tales from the Flip Side, the Roll and Go game review show. And tonight, we are going to review one of our favorite games, Nefarious. I am your host, the King of Swing, the Tower of Power, Big Daddy Cool, John Pica, the comic book loving, time traveling, diesel punk, prophet of pop culture, and we're swinging solid from the Houdini Room Library here at the Casa de Cool. Can you dig that? I knew that you could. Before we do anything, we've got to thank our sponsors, Go Calendars and Games. They have retail locations all over the country. Go check them out. And if you don't have a retail location near you, you can go online at calendars.com and check them out. They've got all the games, all the calendars, all the puzzles you could ever want. And of course, we are brought to you by my book, Tales from the Flip Side, The Adventures of Big Daddy Cool and the Bombshell Kittens. It's vampire Nazis, time-traveling gangsters, masked vigilantes, super-powered showgirls. It's an autobiography. It's my true story, and you can get it at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and wherever books are sold. All right, so check this out. Tonight, we're going to talk about Nefarious. Nefarious is a game where you play a mad scientist bent on taking over the world. This is by USAopoly, the makers of Monopoly, and some other great games. But this has become one of our favorite games to play as a family. Isn't that right, cameraman? That's right. That's right. As a matter of fact, my kids, my 13-year-old daughter, my 16-year-old son, when we started playing this, when I would come home from work or from a show, the first thing they would say is, can we play Nefarious? And so we're going to review it real quick. You know that this show, Roll and Go, is all about easy to learn, quick to play games that are fun and appropriate for the entire family, ages 6 to 96. And this is one of those games. Now, don't let the box intimidate you. You know, I'm not big into these games that take a lot of setup time, that have a lot of pieces. I want something that can set up in about a minute and that you're going to play for about, 15 to 30 minutes. And when you open the box, it looks like there's a lot of pieces. Now, I've already taken out the board game board, and we'll show that in a minute. But you've got some high-quality meeples. They're espionage or spies in the game. We call them minions in our house. You've got some money chips, twist cards, and invention cards, and some other stuff. But I want you guys to see this. Here's the instruction booklet, and it is a couple of pages long. It's 4 pages long, but once you play the game, it becomes very clear how this works. It's a really pretty easy game to play. And so let's get into it. We're going to go to the board here. I've already got it set up. Now, here's what happens. Everybody who's playing the game gets 4 action cards. And you've got, let's see, espionage. You've got work, research, and invent. And each player, whether it's 4 or 6 players, gets 4 of these cards. In addition, you get, to start off, 3 invention cards. And these are cards that you're going to play to win points. Basically, you create an invention by playing the card. And each card has points, and some cards have actions on them that happen to you and happen to other players. I know it sounds a little bit confusing, and you're saying, John, the games you've reviewed so far have been really quick and simple. This gets really quick and simple. Once you play around, you're not going to have any problems catching on. Isn't that right, cameraman? That's right. So each player has these 7 cards to start. They get 4 spies or minions. And these minions get placed on the board in different action areas. So you might put one on invent, you might put one on work, one in research, maybe two in invent. And basically what these allow you to do is every time another player plays one of their cards, so if they play an invent card, you get 2 points for, or $2 rather, two chips, $2 points for every spy that you have on that area. Now, the red and yellow, the espionage and research, they're 0 points. They're $0. But you want to use those because sometimes there are actions on the invention cards that make you have to take those away and get rid of them. And you don't want to lose, players that are going to earn you money, spies or minions that are going to earn you money. So you might put them on the expendable places. So also here, and these are optional cards. These are the twist cards. And these twist cards actually change the rules of the game. And you pick 2 at random and put them here on the board. You don't have to use them, but like this is a cool twist. It says animal rights activities. You don't gain any money from research. So what that means is if you play a research card, if you lay down a research card, you would normally get $2 chips for that card, for playing that card. It's a way to earn money to buy inventions and pay for inventions. But if you have this twist card, then you don't earn any money when you play that research card. So there's really no reason to play it. The work card just earns you dollars. You play it, you earn $4 for every time you play that card. And you would want to build up those dollars because eventually you're going to play an invention card. And the invention card lets you build one invention. So that says you lay down the invention card and then you're going to pay, in this case, you're going to pay $12 to build the tidal wave generator, and that $12 card earns you 5 points. And the goal is to win 20 points. The first one to 20 points wins. Now, here's what makes this really exciting. Everybody around the table plays their action cards at the same time. So everyone lays down their card at the same time. Now, the instructions tell you that everyone should also play the action at the same time simultaneously. But what we found in our household is that everyone lays down their card. It's like kind of playing your poker hand. And then we initiate the action one at a time around the table. And that allows there to be a little bit more organization. It's not quite so chaotic. But this game is a quick game. It's really easy to get to 20 points. I think the average game we usually play about 20 to 30 minutes. And a lot of times we will play 2 or 3 games in a row because it is really that fast. And as you play your invention cards, you might also be drawing from the invention pile. When you do research, you would draw invention cards, and when you have to discard an invention card, they go right here. Like for one of the action cards, maybe you have to discard it. Super fun game. We have a lot of fun with this. This is not necessarily a game that you want to introduce your non-gamer friends to, but for a family or for a group of friends that have been playing board games for a little while together or have been introduced to some new games recently, this is a great step up from the just the real simple the simpler games. So that's Nefarious. I love this game. And my kids love this game. The whole family, we have a ball playing it, and I think you will too. And that's it for this episode of Roll and Go. Make sure you visit our sponsor, Go Games and Calendars. They have retail stores all over the country, but you can go to calendars.com and find a location or order online. And don't forget about our Patreon page, patreon.com/BigDaddyCoolShows. You can go there and you can make a monthly pledge donation to help us produce great quality programming just like this. Also, connect with me at BigDaddyCoolShows.com, and you can send me an email, BigDaddyCool@BigDaddyCoolShows.com. And one last thing before we go, I need a co-host. I need somebody else right here. So if you're out there and you're a cool, hip person and you can swing solid with the cool one, then we'd love to talk to you if you're in the Nashville area and can dedicate one night a week to the Tales from the Flipside Roll and Go Game Review Show. That would be swinging solid. Can you dig that? I knew that you could. All right, guys and gals, that's it for this week. Until the next time, swing hard, swing often. We'll catch you on the flip side.